Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and in today's video, I thought I would plan out my January, February, and March of 2026 diamond painting kits. So I need your help. Stick around and let's talk about it. Okay, so I've had a lot of thoughts about my plans for diamond painting in January, or just in 2026 in general. And I have so many things that I want to do, but I need to narrow my focus just a little bit. So I wanted to chat with you guys, get some opinions, and kind of brainstorm what I'm going to be doing next year for the first quarter of the year. So I initially was always planning on working on 2 kits in January of next year. I have found that my sweet spot of diamond painting is working on 2 kits at a time and bouncing back and forth between those 2 kits. I've enjoyed that. This year is the first year I've ever done that. I've always worked on one whip up until this year, but I really have kind of enjoyed doing the 2 kits back and forth. So initially my thoughts were I was going to do an Art by Julia kit and I was going to do a Miss Holly kit. And I kind of have been thinking that for the last couple of months. However, this is my current work in progress. It is a kit called Christmas Witch by Marigona Sully, and it is enormous. It is 27.6 by 39 inches or 69.9 by 98.8 centimeters. This kit is massive, and I started it in November, but then I really put it on the back burner because I was working on Christmas Candy Box by Mrs. Butter D. And as much as I'm just now telling you, hey, I really like bouncing back and forth between 2 kits, I did fall into old habits, and I fell so in love with Christmas Candy Box that I worked on that kit and that kit alone until I got it done, which I'm also totally okay with doing. If I find myself loving one kit and wanting to just work on that kit, I'm not going to stop myself from doing that. And that's what happened. I fell in love with that kit. I decided to just put sole focus on that kit. The thing is, though, I don't think, well, I know for a fact, I will not finish this kit in December. And I was always thinking I would take it into January, but I was thinking I would take it into like 1 week of January. But today is December 15th. And so far, this is how much I have done of this kit. And I think I will be lucky to get this done the rest of the year. Because that would be 16 sections. And and 4 of those sections are going to be extra big because they're like 1.5 sections down here. So this is 16 sections. If I work on 1 section a day, this is what I will have done by the end of the year. And yeah, there might be some days I do more than 1 section, but there might be, I mean, especially like Christmas Eve and Christmas, I probably won't be diamond painting at all on those days. So my thought is I'll probably have this done by the end of the year. So that leaves all of this for January, and this alone will probably take me the entire month of January. So I'm thinking I'm going to not do the Art by Julia kit. I was going to do the Art by Julia kit because Michaela Renee, Diamonds at Tiffany's, Tiffany and Natalie from Diet Coke and Diamonds are hosting an Art by Julia event in January, and I thought that would be really fun to participate in, and I really want to support other diamond painters, and I thought it'd be fun. But looking at the amount of kits I want to do, I just think I need to face reality that like I'm not the fastest diamond painter. I wish I was faster because I have 100 kits that I want to work on. Probably that's an exaggeration, but not really. Actually, I have 100 kits or more that I want to work on for sure. But I also know who I am as a diamond painter and know that the way I diamond paint, I enjoy it. So I single place round drill kits completely, single place them. And on square drill kits like this one, I like to single place. I like to place with tweezers sometimes. And if I'm feeling really adventurous, I'll use a 4-placer. So I just don't get kits done as fast as other people do. And it's not a competition. Everyone diamond paints at their own pace, and everyone does things the way they like them. Some people, I think, like to use the 12 placers because they can see progress really fast. And I think That's great. Some people think of me doing like single placing with tweezers and they're like, how do you do that? I hear that comment actually a lot, and it's what's fun for me. So everyone's allowed to diamond paint the way they want to. That's what's so fun about this hobby, is making it fun for you. And as much as I wish that I could knock this kit out in a month or less, because I have seen people and creators who can knock a kit this size out in less than a month. As much as I wish I could do that, because then I could get to all the kits that I want to work on, that's just not the funnest way for me to diamond paint. So I'm going to slow down a little bit and not bite off more than I can chew. And unfortunately, I think that means not doing the Art by Julia event. I'm still going to support them and maybe be on the Facebook group and liking everybody's work and seeing what everyone else is doing. But the reason that I don't necessarily want to participate is because I really want to work on this kit in January. This kit is called Yule by Miss Holly, and it is a round drill kit that is 22 by 31 inches or 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters. I want to add this one into my January rotation. I'm probably not going to start it until after the new year, and then I'll rotate between these two. And even then, I doubt I finish these two kits in January. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But I posted a video a few weeks back, and I'll have that one linked, of the 10 kits that I really want to work on in 2026. And my goal for 2026 is, sorry, my daughter is being noisy. My goal for 2026 is to work on my older kits. I really want to participate in like the mindset of Lizette's challenge of like refreshing your stash. I really want to work on my older kits, and this is an older kit. It's in the older Diamond Art Club box. The box is like getting close to falling apart. It's one of the oldest kits I have in my stash. It's beautiful artwork, but I want to work on some of these older kits before they become unappealing to me. So older kits tend to not have perforated covers. This one does not have a perforated cover. They tend to not have fairy dust drills or special iridescents or metallics or quad cubes or frosted. They don't have any of those. They have usually just ABs in them. As I said a second ago, they don't have the perforated cover. That's going to be the hardest thing about this kit that's going to make it unappealing to me, that it doesn't have the perforated sheet that I can just peel off and rip off when I want to do one section. It was so easy for me to tell you I had 16 sections on this because it's just done for me. This kit also isn't the newer, tighter grid field. They've updated, like the square drills, they've upgraded the actual drills and the grid field. They've updated round drill grid fields to be tighter. And I mean, they always are making progress. Every diamond painting company is always making improvements, always making progress. I think Diamond Art Club specifically really focuses on that. So I want to work on these kits before they become unappealing to me. So the way I want to do that is to do a lot of them next year. I won't be able to do all of them, but if I do the 10 that I say I want to do, I will have a good chance of being more than 50% of the way through my older kits. So this one I really do want to be the priority. And then this whip I want to be the priority, because I've already this year put 2 diamond paintings on hold. I don't want to put this one on hold. In fact, I'm almost wondering if I should try a different strategy with this kit. I just told you, like, I really want to get all this done and then I'll only have the top half. But now I'm wondering if I should go up this way and get the Christmas tree done and try to, how many sections is this here? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this would be a couple more sections, but I'm almost wondering if I should go this direction and do all of this month of December, because if I did the tree before Christmas and did all of this, then in January, the half of the kit that would be left would be less Christmas and more winter. The winter scene, the snow, the cute foxes and trees and stuff. This all is a much more winter look to it. Whereas the Christmas tree is only on the left hand. So that's maybe what I'm going to do instead. Instead of going this way, I'm going to go up and finish this kit on the left hand side. I just decided that. See, this is why I like these videos, because I can talk my way through things and really figure things out. But if I go completely up the left hand side, then the Christmas tree will be done at Christmas. And then this part will just be more winter aesthetic. I can do this during winter time. I think that that's going to be fun. Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to work on the tree in December. That's 15 sections. And no, so I said it was more sections, but it's actually one section less. This was 16 sections. This is 15 sections going up this way. So it's one section less. I think I could get it done. My goal is going to be to get all of this done before the new year. And so that would leave a little more than half of the kit to work on in January, but I'm also going to work on Yule in January. So will I even get this kit done in January? Maybe, maybe not. But I want to work on this one in January. I'm not going to want to do this kit any other time of the year. And that was my thinking behind prioritizing this over the Art by Julia. The Art by Julia, 2 kits that I was debating between are Afternoon Tea and Lovebirds. And I'll put those both right here. Those were the 2 kits that I was like trying to think I might do for the event. But I can do those kits any time of the year. Whereas Yule is such a pretty snow scene. I'm only going to want to do this in January and February. After February, when it's spring, I am a very seasonal diamond painter. I'm not going to want to do either of these kits. So I want to work on these 2 kits in January and try to do as much as possible in them. Bonus points to me if I can finish all of this and do some more. So I could be more than halfway done with this kit. I started this kit November 1st. And it's December 15th, so I have not done a lot of it, but there was a good 3 weeks in that time period that I didn't work on it at all. So if this is the only thing I work on, maybe I really can knock it out and do really good with it and see how we go from there. And then I'll add in Yule, and I'll probably, at the beginning of the year, do like a row of this, a row of this, a row of this. That's what I've done in the past this month and really enjoyed it. Yeah, I feel like my thoughts are kind of jumbled all around, but that's what happens on a video where I'm actually trying to brainstorm this with you guys. It's not like I have a pre-prep script over here of what I'm trying to do. This is me actively figuring out my stuff with you guys. So sorry if my thoughts are a little scattered, but I have already put 2 kits on hold this year. I put my Halloween kit on hold on November 1st, because like I said, I'm a seasonal diamond painter, and the day after Halloween, I was done with that kit. And I'll be excited to work on that kit again this year and finish it up, but I was okay with putting that one on hold. And then I worked on another kit called Gardener's Haven. I'll put a picture. Here's the picture of the Halloween kit that I put on hold this year. And then here's a picture of Gardener's Haven. And the reason that I started that one was because I was sent that kit by Art and I really wanted to get a good feeling of if I liked it or not. And I want to be able to give you guys feedback about that, which I've done plenty of times in past videos. So once I kind of figured out if I liked it, how much I liked the kit, which I did like it a lot, I did decide to put it on hold just because it's such a spring kit. So I'll be coming back to that kit this year or next year as well. In my mind, it's already 2026, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So I don't want to put this one on hold because I have too many kits on hold. I don't want to do that too many times. So I feel like I'm talking a lot, but these are the 2 kits I'm committing to January. And then I'm hoping eventually I will get to an Art by Julia. I have really liked this artist. I have collected everything Art by Julia has put out from Diamond Art Club has put out from her so far. I haven't worked on one yet. So I feel like I need to work on one if I'm going to call her one of my top favorite artists from Diamond Art Club. I would say she is. But I've never worked on one of her kits, and that feels a little silly to me. So I really do want to work on one. But more than that, I want to work on these older kits. So I'm prioritizing Yule right now. And maybe I'll speed up my diamond painting. Maybe I'll go a little faster. Maybe I'll have more time to diamond paint or whatever. But those are my January plans. So then let's talk February. Assuming I get one of these 2 kits completed in January, because I only want to have 2 active whips going at a time. My plan for February will be to add 1 kit. So depending on which one of these kits I finish first, I would say I'm going to finish Yule first because it's rounds, but I'm going to probably prioritize this kit in January just because I'm going to want to be done with it. I don't want to take a Christmas kit any further than January, I feel like. I know some people don't mind diamond painting Christmas kits all the way up at any time of the year. I don't want to take this kit any further than January. So I'm going to probably prioritize this one in January. It'll still be cold in February, so bringing this into February won't be bad for me. And then what I will do, hopefully when I'm finished with this kit, is add in this one, which is called Little Baker. Oh, this is also a Miss Holly kit. I'm starting the year off with 2 Miss Holly kits. I didn't realize that. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyways. I almost did this kit last year, or this year, 2025, in February, but Cozy Cabin edged it out, and I worked on Cozy Cabin instead. But this is so Valentine's-y to me. I love the pink vibes. I love the Valentine's feel. I love everything about this kit. And when I didn't work on this kit in February of this year, I never found another good time to work on it this year. And all year long, I have honestly been thinking, like, I want to work on Little Baker next year. So I will probably be working on this one in February alongside with Yule, which will be really odd to be working on 2 Miss Holly kits at the same time, but they're different styles, and one's rounds and one's squares. So that'll be fine. I probably won't work on any other Miss Holly kits the rest of the year, but that's okay. I don't mind working on the double artist, but that'll be fine. I love this kit. And this one does have a lot more color blocking in it. And if I can be okay with 4 placing it, or maybe I'll even be adventurous and buy a 6 placer for some of those color blocking backgrounds. But let's face it, even if I single place the color blocking, it still goes faster. So I am hoping to have these 2 kits done in February, or, you know, finish this one in February and maybe have this one in March just for a week or 2. So then that brings us to March, because as much as I wish I could plan 4 kits a month, like I already spieled earlier, I just know I won't finish 4 kits a month. So that will take us into March. And this is where I need your guys' help, because March is where we're turning a little bit springy. And I'm trying to figure out what kit I want to do in March, because most likely it will be a March, and it'll go into April too, because the kits that I have to choose from are all pretty big. So I have 3. Let me move my Miss Holly kits to the side, and I'll move Christmas Witch out of here. I have 3 kits on my mind for March, and they are the Mystery Kit, Scrumptious Spring Landscape by Claudia McKinney. The Magic House by the River by Image World, and Great Escape by Larry Jones. All 3 of these kits are on my must-do kits in 2026 list. The Mystery Kit is the only kit on that list that is not an older kit, but I really want to do a Mystery Kit this year. So I'm trying to decide, since it will probably be a March and move into April kit, since all of these are massive, I'm trying to decide if I want to work on Scrumptious Spring or if I want to do one of these other 2 kits instead. So my thinking is, if you're new to my channel or haven't heard yet, I'm really pushing myself to work on not only my older kits, but most of my older kits are landscapes. So I'm challenging myself to pull myself out of my comfort zone a little bit, work on different style paintings, and see what I truly like in diamond painting and what I truly just like as artwork and not necessarily to diamond paint. So I've never loved diamond painting a landscape, but I've also never given them a fair shot. So this year I am going to work on this kit here. It's a beautiful landscape by Image World. I'm really, really excited to work on this kit for sure. And I think it'll be fun to work on that. But I don't know if I should work on it in March or if I should start the mystery, because technically the mystery kit is a landscape also. So I'm not sure. And this one here is called Great Escape. It's another one that kind of challenges me out of my comfort zone, because it is kind of landscapey, but it's itemy too, because it's got a lot of stuff going on in it. But this kit here I feel like could easily be a May or June kit. So I'm going to set this one aside. And I'm going to have you guys help me narrow it down between these two. This one just feels so spring because of the colors. But, you know, we're talking March into April. We'll still have April, like the rest of April and May, to do spring kits as well. So I'm not sure. But the Magic House by the River is 38.6 by 27.6 or 98 by 70 centimeters. And the Mystery Kit is 41.7 by 27.6 inches or 105.8 by 69.9 centimeters. So they're very close in size, but both those sizes are massive. This one has 70 colors, 3 ABs, and 6 fairy dust. This one is an older kit, so it doesn't tell me all those specs on the box, but let me know down in the comments below. This is where I'm going to have you guys help me. You guys are going to pick my March kit for me. Do you want to see me work on the mystery landscape? If I work on this one on my channel, I will post all kinds of spoiler warnings. I'll give you guys heads up and only have clips of it like at the end of my vlogs and things like that, so that I'm not spoiling the kit for you guys. I would never want to ruin that for anybody. So I will, if I'm working on this one, I will be working on another kit at the same time. And I will always post spoiler warnings before I post anything about this one. Or would you rather see me work on Magic House by the River? Whichever kit I don't do in March, I might do in April. So, sorry, my children are being noisy, but that's okay. Whichever one I don't work on in March, I probably will work on in April and May. So, and I mean, this one I've been thinking about so much, but I feel like this is a good June kit. I feel like this one could be a fun June one. So it's still on my radar because it's another one of my 10 kits for the year. So that will take us through the first 3 months of the year and have us working on 3 out of 10 of my kits. Must do kits in 2026. So if I can do 1 kit a month, I will be done before the holidays, which is my goal, because none of my 10 kits are Halloween themed or Christmas themed. So then that gives me full creative liberty to work on whatever Halloween and Christmas kit tickles my fancy. So, you know, more than likely, I won't get all 10 of these done though. I just, they're big kits. And I'm slow, and I'm okay with that. So, if you have any fun ideas for me or any tips on diamond painting, let me know down in the comments below. And also just let me know. I think maybe I'll post a poll. What I'm going to do is I'll have this video up and then I'm going to post a poll, because the last time I asked everyone to vote in the comments, I got very overwhelmed with sorting the comments. So I think I'm going to have a poll. I've never posted a poll before, so I'll have to figure out how to do it. But the day this video comes out, you will see a poll on my channel, so vote for which one you like more. And then we definitely have some time before I have to pick, since this is going to be a March kit. But I just thought it'd be fun to get some input from you guys. The other thing I wanted to mention real fast, I'm adding this clip in, so sorry if it jumped to seeing the diamond paintings and then seeing this. But the other thing I wanted to mention real fast is mini dazzles and events, or another event that I was thinking about doing. So this past year, 2025, I did the month of the year mini dazzle set, which I'll post a picture of it here. And I did one every month, January's in January and so on. And I really am going to miss that next year. So I have all 4 of the season mini dazzle sets, and I think I'm going to work on those in each season next year. So I'm going to work on this one in January and February. And then March, April, and May, I'll work on the spring one. June, July, and August, I'll work on the summer one. September, October, November, I'll work on the fall one. And then I won't work on one in December because I'll probably want to work on Christmas mini dazzles or just be overwhelmed with Christmas diamond paintings in general. So I'm okay with doing this one in 2 months. Honestly, these mini dazzle sets I can knock out in a day or 2. So I might try to extend them out through the season. I might just knock them out when I feel like doing them in the season, but I am going to work on those 4 mini dazzle sets throughout the whole year. And then the other mini dazzle set, I'm going to work on this one in March. This one looks like heck because it was crushed in my Diamond Art Club package when it came to me, but this is the Fairy Tale mini dazzle set, and I'm going to work on this. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to double dip with this one because the March mini Dazzle Madness event is in March, and that is an event hosted The events start to blur together in my mind. I'm pretty sure that is an event hosted by Courtney, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, Ashley from Messy Girl Crafts, and Michaela from Michaela Renee. Maybe Kara from The Principal Painter. I get confused. But they are hosting the March Mini Dazzle Madness. So I'm going to do this one for that. But I'm also, if I'm correct in my remembering, I'm pretty sure Kate from Diamonds and Dr. Pepper and KD from Diamonds and Washi are hosting the folklore and fairy tale event in March also. If that's true, if they're hosting that in March also, then I can double dip with this one and participate in both events. If that's not true, if it's not true, I'll put the information up here of when they're hosting the fairy tales and folklore. But if it's true that they're hosting it in March, I can do both. If it's not true, I'll save this for fairy tale and folklore event, because I don't have a full kit that I want to do for that event, and I can't add any more kits to my brain right now of the beginning of the year. I have things pretty well mapped out, and I don't want to add a fairy tale or folklore kit. But I think I can still support the event by doing the mini dazzles, and I think that'll be fun. If it's not in March, I'll do this for fairy tales and folklore, and then just find another mini dazzle set that I can do in March for the mini March Madness event. So wanted to add that in. I'll be doing these 2 mini dazzles in the first 3 months of the year, give or take a mini dazzle or 2. I've been absolutely obsessed with mini dazzles lately. So it wouldn't surprise me if I decided to do even more than these 2, but at least I know these 2 are on the list for next year. I really like planning out my kits ahead of time. Of course, all of this is totally subject to change if something happens, or if I really find myself not enjoying something or want to change something. I'm not going to torture myself making myself work on something I don't like, but I'm genuinely excited to work on all of these kits. I'm genuinely excited to challenge myself with a landscape and to challenge myself with a mystery kit. And this artwork, ever since I unboxed this one in my 10 most intimidating kits video, I'll have that one linked down below too. Ever since I unboxed it, because I was intimidated by it, I've fallen in love with it, and I've been thinking about this kit almost every day since. So I'll be really pumped to work on this one. Yule by Miss Holly. This is one of the Wilhelmina kits. So I have all of the Wilhelmina girls in this series. In fact, I'm going to post a picture right here. My friend actually made this collage of all of the Miss Holly Wilhelmina girls. I'm blessed and lucky enough that I have all of these kits, and I've worked on one before, and it's the Love Potion one. But I really want to work on them. I don't want them to just sit there as a collector's item. They will look more amazing completed than they will look in this box. And this is the only one of the Wilhelmina kits from, besides Wilhelmina's Nook, that is in the older box. So I want to work on this one. It's going to be a fun winter one. So I'm genuinely excited about all of these kits. And I'm really pumped for my plans for 2026. So thank you guys for planning out my kits with me, listening to my thought process. Let me make sure to vote in the poll about which March kit you want me to work on, and I'll check in with you guys in my next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos done by me, definitely check out my channel. I post a couple of times a week, and I have so much fun. I do all types of diamond painting videos. I do vlogs, unboxings, whip-in chats occasionally. I have a lot of fun over here, and whatever kits that I do in 2026, I will continue to do the full reviews on. So that is something new I kind of started on this channel, where I am opening up the kit, I'm unboxing it, posting progress updates throughout the entire length of working on the kit, and doing a post review. So that's been so much fun. I did that for Christmas Candy Box recently and had the most fun ever recording the entire process of my working on a whole kit. I really enjoyed that. So I'm going to do that from now on. So all of these kits, you will see me open them, unbox them, work on them, and then my post review thoughts. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, subscribe to my channel and you'll be seeing it in a few months. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll check you in my next video. Bye.